Have you ever thought that everything your body needs could be in a simple cold glass? No medication, no procedures, no expensive formulas, just two natural ingredients, something you've probably always had around, but never imagined what it could do for you. The truth is that a recent study in Japan revealed something surprising. This drink, when taken correctly, can increase blood flow in the male body in just 7 minutes. It's not a miracle. It's science. And the most impressive thing? Doctors are surprised. And thousands of men over 60 are feeling the difference. Chapter 1. Cold drink increases flow in just 7 minutes, scientifically proven. When I first heard about this drink, I confess, I was skeptical. It seems too simple, too fast, too good to be true. But then the reports came in. Men over 60, even 70, many who had already lost hope, began to report something unexpected: improved circulation, warm sensations in their legs, and in some cases, an intimate response they hadn't felt in years. All this, less than 10 minutes after a cold drink. What's in this drink? Pure coconut water and fresh mint. But this combination activates something powerful in your body. Coconut water is rich in potassium and magnesium, two minerals that help relax blood vessels, improve heart rate, and facilitate flow. Mint, on the other hand, cools the body from the inside, reduces inflammation, and stimulates peripheral circulation. And here's what few people know: when you consume something very cold, your body goes into thermal alert mode. It instinctively constricts the vessels, and then immediately dilates them forcefully to stabilize the temperature. This rebound vasodilation makes the blood flow again, even to regions that were already being neglected. It's physiology. It's natural. And when the body responds again, something inside the man awakens along with it. If you've noticed signs of poor circulation, such as cold legs, numbness, or tiredness after eating, comment yes here. Next, we'll look at everything you need to know about this drink, how to make it work, how its power can be increased, and what results real people have achieved that you can also achieve. Chapter 2. How to prepare the cold drink that activates circulation. This is the part that surprises men who try it the most. There is nothing expensive or difficult to do. You will need pure coconut water, no added sugar, no preservatives, and 3 or 4 fresh mint leaves. Pour the coconut water into a glass. Take the leaves and crush them lightly with the back of a spoon. This releases the essential oils, which are responsible for the cooling and circulation boosting effect. Mix, refrigerate, and let it sit for at least 10 minutes. If you want to boost it even more, prepare it at night and leave it in the refrigerator until the next morning. The best time to drink it? Right after waking up, on an empty stomach, or before a light walk. This activates the effects even more. And one important detail: don't drink it quickly. This drink works best when consumed slowly, mindfully. It's as if each sip says to your body, I'm still here. I still care. I still want to feel. If this seems too simple to be true, save the video to try it out tomorrow morning. But what makes this drink work so fast isn't just the combination of ingredients. It's what happens inside your body in the minutes after the first sip, and almost no one tells you that. Chapter 3. Why it works so fast: the vasodilation reflex. It may seem too fast to be true. But when you understand what happens inside, it all makes sense. Right from the first few sips, your body goes into thermal defense mode. The cold drink cools the body, and as an immediate response, the blood vessels constrict to maintain core heat. This is the first reflex, vasoconstriction. But then comes the turning point. Minutes later, the body compensates by intensely opening these same vessels. This is what doctors call reflex vasodilation. Now imagine this happening along with the minerals in coconut water, potassium and magnesium, which naturally dilate the vessels, regulate heartbeat, and reduce resistance to flow. It's like opening the floodgates of a blocked river. The blood begins to reach further and faster, even in areas that have long been disconnected, such as cold legs, numb feet, or even the pelvic region. But the detail that few people notice is the action of mint. It not only cools you from the inside, it also calms the digestive system, reduces stress, and contributes to more fluid circulation. It's not a miracle. It's just nature being used intelligently. Have you ever felt more energy from something simple? Share it here, it may inspire someone. What if I told you that in just 7 days, without changing anything else, you could already feel visible changes in your body? That's what's coming next. Chapter 4. What happens in just 7 days, and can change everything. You drink a glass today. Tomorrow, you may not feel anything yet. But 2 days later, something strange happens. You wake up feeling different. Not only lighter, but more present in your own body. And when you feel that sign in the morning, you know something has returned. Some men report this on the second day: morning erections that seemed lost. Others talk about the lightness in their legs. The end of that annoying fatigue after meals. The focus that lasts longer. The digestion that finally doesn't weigh them down. But that's not all. It's looking in the mirror and seeing life. It's walking and feeling that your body is responding again. It's waking up with desire. With energy. With that feeling of, I'm coming back. I've seen men who arrived doubting. And they came back saying, Doctor, this was what I needed. Just a sign. Just a spark. And now I don't want to stop. But what if I told you that it's not just your body that changes? It's the way you feel as a man. That's what we're going to talk about now. Chapter 5. The emotional turnaround. It changes more than just circulation. There's something no one tells you about regaining circulation. It's not just the blood that starts flowing again. It's you. Because when the body responds, even slightly, something inside the man awakens along with it. And that changes everything. Not just physically, but in the way you look, the way you speak, the way you are present in the world. It's as if every little sign, a morning with more energy, a lightness in your legs, a firmer response, says, "You're still here." And from that point on, the cycle is reversed. You take care of yourself, your body responds, your self-esteem grows, and you take even better care of yourself. It's not vanity. It's dignity. It's recognizing yourself in the mirror again. It's feeling that it's still possible to connect with the ones you love, without fear, without shame, without feeling like you're failing. I've seen it happen so many times. Men who seemed invisible even to themselves. And who started smiling again. Looking at themselves. Respecting themselves. If this gave you hope, it shows that it's worth it. Click like. What if I told you that you can multiply all of this, without medication, without effort, just with a few simple habits that you may already be doing? Chapter 6, Multiplying Results with Simple Habits. You don't have to become an athlete. Nor do you have to change your entire life. The secret is not in the effort, it's in consistency. This drink is already a powerful starting point. But when you combine it with small daily gestures, your body understands that something has changed, and begins to respond faster. It's like a silent reinforcement that says, keep going. It's working. Start with something simple, a light 10-minute walk right after drinking the beverage. No need to run. Just walk. This movement activates circulation, stimulates muscles, and directs blood where it needs to go. Then, a protein snack 15 to 20 minutes later, a boiled egg, some nuts, a slice of whole wheat bread with peanut butter. Nothing fancy, just the right fuel at the right time. And here's a detail that almost no one considers: deep breathing. Breathe in slowly, breathe out calmly. This simple gesture dilates the blood vessels, reduces stress, and prolongs the effects of the drink. If you already practice any of these habits, comment on which one helps you the most. But what if you still think it's too late? In the next section, I want to show you why that's the biggest lie ever told to men of your generation. Chapter 7, You're Not Too Old, Age Was Never the Problem. Few phrases hurt as much as this one: it's over now. It's no use anymore. It comes softly, whispered, or disguised as a joke. But behind it lies a silent pain, that of someone who feels they have lost the right to believe in their own body again. But let me tell you something, that's a lie. A lie that was told to you. Your body hasn't given up. It's just waiting for the right signal to start again. And sometimes, that signal is just a glass, a breath, a step, a small choice, but one made with intention. Vitality does not belong to the young. It belongs to those who decide to take care of themselves. And taking care of yourself, even after 60, 70, 80, is not vanity. It is courage. It is saying, I am still here. And I still have a lot to live for. Reigniting circulation reignites more than just the physical. It reignites desire, presence, motivation. Because when the blood starts flowing again, the will to live comes back with it. If you believe you still have a lot to live for, right, I'm still here. And in the last section, I want to show you why this journey isn't just about health. It's about reconnecting with who you are, and always have been. Chapter 8, The Real Point, Dignity, Vitality, and Presence. In the end, it's not about the drink. It never was. It's about what it represents. A gesture. A choice. A silent comeback. Because when a man commits to a single glass a day, it's not just the blood that starts flowing again. It's his spirit. His strength. His presence. And over time, he begins to see himself differently in the mirror. Not only with more energy, but with more respect for himself. Little by little, he begins to dress with more intention. To walk with more confidence. To approach those he loves without fear or shame. Because when circulation returns, the man returns too. Drinking is just the door. What really changes is what's inside. If this touched you in any way, share it with another man who needs to hear it.
If you've made it this far, it means you're ready for more. And the next video is already waiting, packed with practical tips, powerful insights, and real solutions. Click now and keep going on this journey with me.